icebreaker, I talk about my goals in the future. And one of them was to give something back to our society or make a difference in this world. Well, I'm very happy to tell you that I have found a way through a foundation called Legacy for Life to save kids or children's life. And I want to explain you that today during my speech. Our health is what we value most, but for the health of our children, our kids, we will give everything. Imagine a mother of 4 kids having very low income, probably no formal job, and then probably doesn't have a car, doesn't have a home, probably lives out with her parents. And on top of that, she's informed that one of her kids got cancer. It's a very tough decision, very bad notice. But then what options she may have? When will she give every time of every minute of her life trying to save that kid's life? Or will she just say, well, I have 3 other kids that I have to provide and I cannot afford not going to work and leave all other kids, lose another kid, right? So that was a very tough decision, and that's sometimes what happens, especially in Mexico with very poor or low income people. Well, that's where our foundation comes in to help people or families with very low income. And let me explain you how. Usually when a patient or a kid has cancer, when they move it towards the hospital of Tijuana, General Hospital of Tijuana, they can provide insured health by the government called Seguro Popular. But they don't cover everything when they have medical expenses. For instance, a special treatments that they have to provide, or a special medication, or transportation from the hospital to home, or even in some cases they come from other places, not only from Tijuana, but they come from all the Baja area, like Mexicali, Rosarito, or Ensenada, or San Quintin, and so they incur in all the expenses, right? And they have to get food when they're in Tijuana, they have to have accommodations. So how that low-income family will provide or will support taking a child to a cancer treatment. We know that cancer can be cured if it is detected on an early stage and the patient is treated well. I mean, in strictly having the chemotherapies or radiations or medication, right? But if the mother doesn't have the means to overcome those expenses, then the patient died, right? So that was happening like 8 years ago. Most of the patients, like 80%, will die because the mothers or the families, low family income families, didn't have the means to provide that support. And in other cases, they also incur extra expenses. For instance, when the patient has brain cancer, they cannot be treated in Tijuana, so they have to be moved to San Diego. They have to get humanitarian visas, transportation, someone to take them from Tijuana to San Diego, right? So all those expenses accumulate throughout the year or through the month, and the government doesn't provide that help, right? So it has to depend from foundations or particular that want to help the General Hospital of Tijuana. And in sad cases, also when the patient dies because he lost the battle against cancer, we also provide help for mortuary burial expenses to that family. So in other words, all those expenses accumulate and get up to $5,000 per month. That's an example of how much the expenses run. So last year, we were able to reach $3,000 per month on a continuous year. And our goal for today is not only to emulate that last year, but also overpass and cover 100% of those expenses for those kids and their families. And one way of doing that, or one way that you can be a difference and also help us, is I'm going to be passing this information to you today. But we have 3 ways to help. One of them is you can visit our website and go to www.legacyforlife.us. That is legacy4life.us, and make a single donation. Your donation will help to reach that goal of $5,000 per month to cover all that expenses and save child's life. And You can do a single donation, $20 or above, if you want it to be tax deductible, you can do it. Or number two, you can also enroll into the Give Me 5 program, which is that card that I already gave to you. And since this is a club bilingual, I printed Spanish and English information. Blue side is Spanish and orange side is in English. So you can donate $5 per month. That's the minimum amount, but you will help to save children's life. And that's a monthly basis. You can provide your PayPal account, so you don't need to give us your credit card information. And the third way of support our foundation is to participate on a 5-kilometer run that we're gonna, the Hospital of Tijuana is organizing. Actually, the Patronato of the Hospital of Tijuana is organizing on October 19, just in front of the hospital, General Hospital of Tijuana. They're going to be lots of fun. They're going to have music in every kilometer, so every participant is running happily. And then after that, we're going to have some food, so you can spend half a day over there. Lots of fun, and also provide some help. I will pass you this slide. And your participation is only $12. And so again, let me summarize. You can help in 3 ways to save a life. Number one, just do a single donation, $20 or above if you want to be tax deductible, or enroll into our Give Me 5 program, which is only $5 per month. And number 3, participate in the 5-kilometer run, and it will help us save lives. Thank you, Ma'am.